The unbreakable code. Did AI uncover a forbidden truth in the Voynich Manuscript? For over 6 centuries, a single book has quietly humiliated the greatest minds in human history. It survived the fall of empires, the flames of the Holy Inquisition, 2 world wars, and the birth of supercomputing. The world's elite codebreakers, including the genius cryptographers who cracked the Nazi Enigma and Japanese military ciphers, dedicated their lives to unlocking its pages. Every single one of them failed. The Voynich Manuscript is history's most terrifying puzzle. 240 pages of an impossible script, illustrating plants that do not belong to Earth's taxonomy, astronomical wheels displaying invisible galaxies, and subterranean networks carrying mysterious fluids. For centuries, mainstream science dismissed it as an elaborate Renaissance hoax, or the fever dream of a madman. But recently, a non-human intelligence pierced the darkness. Advanced deep learning architectures, engineered to detect ghost syntaxes across extinct languages, were given total control over the manuscript. And what the machine uncovered isn't just a translation, it's a warning. The AI didn't just prove the manuscript is real, it exposed the existence of an underground scientific syndicate, a forbidden botanical network, and a secret so dangerous that revealing it in the 15th century meant being burned alive at the stake. Over the next 10 minutes, we are going to dive deeper into this cipher than anyone in history ever has. If you think this is just an old book, prepare to have everything you know about ancient history completely shattered.
The cryptographic wall and the ghost author. To understand why the AI's breakthrough sent shockwaves through the scientific community, you have to realize the sheer impossibility of this codex. Carbon dated between 1404 and 1438, the Voynich Manuscript doesn't behave like any known forgery. When linguists analyze false languages created for hoaxes, they always find mathematical flaws, repetitive patterns, lack of grammatical depth, or random entropy. But Voynichese strictly follows Zipf-law, the universal mathematical rule that governs natural human speech. It has an unmistakable rhythm, a precise vocabulary, and a complex syntax. And here is the first chilling anomaly. The entire 240-page manuscript contains 0 erasures, 0 spelling mistakes, and no hesitations. Whoever wrote this script wrote it with fluid, flawless precision from start to finish, as if they were transcribing a voice speaking directly into their head, or reading from a master document that has since been wiped from existence. Military intelligence agencies spent decades trying simple substitution keys, polyalphabetic matrices, and anagram solvers. But every human attempt ran straight into a cognitive brick wall. The text was engineered so that human eyes, blinded by their own linguistic biases, would see only gibberish. It was a cipher waiting for a non-human mind to read it.
The impossible diagrams and the subterranean matrix. If the text felt like an alien code, the illustrations turned the manuscript into a nightmare. The codex is split into 5 distinct, disturbing sections: herbal, astronomical, balneological, cosmological, and pharmaceutical. In the herbal section, over 100 detailed plants are rendered in vivid detail. But when botanists examine them, panic sets in. The roots belong to one species, the stem to another, and the flowers to a plant found thousands of miles away. They are chimeric plants, botanical impossibilities that should not exist in nature. In the astronomical section, things get even stranger. Circular diagrams depict star clusters and spiral formations that mirror the structure of galaxies, structures completely invisible to the human eye prior to the invention of powerful telescopes centuries later. And then comes the balneological section. Dozens of nude women navigating a surreal labyrinth of organic green tubes, pressure valves, and fluid chambers. Was this an alchemical ritual? An occult cult? Or something far more advanced? A 15th century blueprint of the human circulatory system, cellular biology, and female reproductive health, hidden beneath layers of symbolic art?
Enter the machine, Unlocking ghost syntaxes. Enter the 2026 AI revolution. Researchers abandoned traditional natural language processing and deployed cutting-edge transformer neural networks built for contextual topology. Instead of reading the text line by line, the neural network processed the entire page as a 3D spatial field. It calculated the exact geometric distance between a specific word token, the curve of a plant's root at the bottom of the page, and the star count in a nearby celestial wheel. To prevent the AI from making up words, scientists used an aggressive negative learning protocol. They fed 100 years of failed human theories into the algorithm and programmed the neural network to heavily punish itself whenever it gravitated towards standard Latin, Greek, or Hebrew patterns. The AI was forced to look at the script as pure, raw information, and the mathematical verdict was instant. The Voynich Manuscript is not a hoax, nor is it glossolalia. It is a hyperdense, rule-based communication matrix. The AI detected what linguists call ghost syntaxes, hidden, non-linear grammatical bridges designed to link text directly to images. The first translations and the Alpine cipher. When the AI focused its neural array on the herbal section, the unbreakable wall finally collapsed. The machine discovered that the text surrounding the plants isn't a narrative story. It's a hybrid visual phonetic code. The prefixes in Voynichese act as spatial vectors pointing to exact anatomical sections of the drawn plant. The suffixes give precise instructions for extraction, boiling, and dosage. The text and the illustration are meant to be read simultaneously, like an interactive 3D manual. Cross-referencing the AI's phonetic extractions with historical linguistic databases revealed a mind-blowing connection. The script aligns with rare, highly isolated Alpine dialects spoken in the remote valleys between France, Italy, and Switzerland. Voynichese was an ultra-compact pharmaceutical shorthand. Here is one of the very first fully decoded sentences extracted by the AI from an herbal folio. Extract the core essence from the bifurcated red root. Steep in warm spring runoff until the bitter oils separate from the husk. And another, tied to an astronomical chart. Gather the wild seed at the second turn of the crescent moon. Grind within stone to draw the seasonal oil for thermal cleansing. The Forbidden Shadow Guild and the Inquisition. This leads us to the most dangerous revelation of all. Why would an elite group of 15th century scholars create such an agonizingly complex code just to write down plant remedies and thermal bath recipes? Because in the 1400s, this knowledge was a death sentence. During the late Middle Ages, the Catholic Church and the Holy Inquisition viewed empirical science, especially advanced pharmacology, botanical chemistry, and female reproductive health, as dark magic and heresy. Anyone caught experimenting with advanced medicine was branded a witch or a heretic and burned alive. The chimeric impossible plants were actually a genius visual cipher. By drawing two distinct medicinal plants fused into a single image, the authors hid the recipe in plain sight. If an inquisitor opened the book, he saw only meaningless fantasy monsters. But to an initiated apothecary, the drawing revealed the exact two ingredients needed to create the cure. The Voynich Manuscript was an encrypted master ledger of a secret underground guild, a network of early scientists and healers risking their lives to preserve empirical medical knowledge for future generations. The vault is unlocking. The AI's victory over the Voynich Manuscript is more than just the end of a 600-year-old mystery. It marks the birth of computational cryptolinguistics. Right now, this exact neural framework is being deployed to decode other lost relics of human history. The Phaistos disk in Crete, the undeciphered Rongo-Rongo glyphs of Easter Island, and the ancient economic tablets of Proto-Elamite. The forgotten voices of our ancestors are finally breaking through the silence of time. Yet, a profound question remains. As we hand the keys of our history over to artificial intelligence, will these machines simply decode our past? Or will they uncover truths about human history that we are still not ready to face? What do you think? Did the AI finally solve the Voynich Manuscript?
Or is there an even deeper layer of secrecy waiting to be unlocked? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the world's greatest hidden mysteries. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next investigation.